To start this part of our session, we take up the agenda item number 10 with the formal closure of our working day, and part of the deliberation, of course, will continue afterwards, as it's frequently the case. So I would like now to open the closing session to take up the agenda item formal closure, the number 10 one, and I will say a few words, few closing remarks in my capacity of chairperson for 2018, and I will speak briefly in Italian. Sono sicuro che per
I am certain that for all of us, this has been a very important meeting. We've had 2 very busy working days already, some technical meetings still to come to finalize our work. But I think we can already take stock of the Roundtable of Ministers organization, and I think it demonstrated how effective it is as a forum for exchanging views, for free, frank, and direct discussions between representatives of countries which often share the same view, but on other occasions might take a slightly different view of things, and indeed in certain cases might have opinions which are diametrically opposed to one another. A number of documents have been debated. We're still putting the finishing touches to some of them in those technical meetings I alluded to, but those documents fully meet the expectations as well as the program of our Italian chairmanship. And so I think that at the end of the day, we will end up with very good declarations and decisions which will leave us satisfied. And at the same time, of course, we will also take note of a number of issues where there are differences of opinion, and we'll have to continue our work there. And the reason we have these roundtables is to allow these differences of opinion to emerge, and then we can get down to some constructive work in attempting to overcome those divergences. Now, in 2018, it has been my honor to act as a steward for your work, and from our perspective, it has certainly been time-consuming. We've put a lot of work into everything we've done with you in terms of exchanging views and everything that we've done around the table and away from the table. So everything that goes into breathing life into our organization. Now, a chairmanship obviously does not leave an organization exactly as it was when it took over, and we will be standing down as of the 1st of January, but we will be continuing in the so-called Troika and working alongside the incoming Slovak chairmanship, and also working alongside Albania, which will be taking over for 2020. But our values of cooperation, of dialogue, and of open discussions, direct discussions, is one that I believe has been fully respected. And of course, we have all shouldered our share of the responsibility in dealing with various issues. I believe that we have found common ground. There has been convergence on many issues, which I think goes to show just how valuable this forum is. It is an important opportunity for multilateral dialogue. I would like to offer my very best wishes to Miro, and I would like to assure him that he can count on our full backing. It's been an honor for me to chair this meeting, and it will equally be an honor for me to continue as part of the Troika. Thank you very much indeed to all of you. In English.
Miro, as incoming president of our organization. Thank you very much. President, chairperson in office, to be more precise.
Thank you very much, dear Foreign Minister Muavero Milanesi, dear Enzo, dear Secretary General Greminger, dear Thomas, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you, Enzo, and your team for your work as chair of 2018. We are grateful for Italy's commitment and engagement, and for your hospitality during these past 2 days in Milan. And these were very valuable days. We heard the current state of affairs assessed, challenges defined, concerns expressed. But we also heard a lot of messages of ambition, unity, and positive examples. Overall, these 2 days provided a good sense of mood and visions of participating states as we prepare for the year to come. In Slovakia, we are looking forward to our chairmanship. We have chaired the Mediterranean Contact Group, Forum for Security and Cooperation. We are at the helm of the budget negotiations for 2019, and we are ready to responsibly and professionally carry out our OSCE chairmanship. Over the last couple of months, I have visited many capitals, and together with my team, we have consulted a majority of participating states. And once again, we listen carefully to all expectations of the OSCE partners. We will present Slovak priorities for 2019 in detail on 10th of January in Vienna. But I can already tell you what kind of chairmanship Slovakia wants to be. First, useful, bringing more ease and contribute to improving everyday lives of the innocent people stuck in the midst of conflict. Second, ambitious but realistic, minding the potential of the OSCE while objectively assessing the realities and challenges we face. Third, promoting dialogue, supporting multilateralism and compromise while respecting consensus. Fourth, forward-looking, engaging the youth not as our future, but rather as our present. And finally, fifth, fair and honest. We want to be a fair partner and an honest broker for all, the organization, the participating states, and mostly for all our people, especially people affected by conflict. After all, they are the reasons why we are all here and why we are doing this work. To conclude, I want to thank our partners in Troika. It's been an honor to work with Austria and Italy. I also want to commend Albania for formalizing their aspirations to hold the OSCE chairmanship in 2020. And, dear colleagues, let's keep in mind that 2021 is closer than we think. And last but not least, thanks go out to the Secretary General Greminger, OSCE Secretariat, field missions and institutions, and to all of you for your cooperation and support in our preparations for 2019. We are very much looking forward to our work together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miro, for your remarks, for your commitment, for what will certainly be a very successful presidency. This brings us close to the conclusion of our agenda item 10. Let me again thank all of you for the support, for the active participation to all your activity. Let me also thank the Secretary General and the people of the Secretary General. Without them, as we very well know, no activity would have been possible. I would also like to thank the interpreters for their outstanding work. It's a support essential to this kind of multilingual meeting, and all the people who have helped this event in Milan, this conference in Milan, to be really a very positive one. So this concludes formally the agenda item 10. and I hope you have enjoyed staying with us here. We will continue the working on the agenda item 8 to close on the declarations, and meanwhile I would like to declare formally closed the closing session. Thank you.